think of a way to deflect lasers that may be fired upon us. And it will be great whenever, the aliens finally land on Earth and try to suck our brains out, at least we'll have lasers to defend ourselves. The moment we do get them worked out, get the bugs worked out. Yeah. So, if you're human, which you are, I would assume, but you know what they say when you assume, 7 problems you can't put off anymore. How about this? I was looking through this, and some of these things caught my eye. Some of the things, they were, I'll do it later. Seems like a great option when you're choosing between a dentist appointment and a $2 happy hour. But life has a way of making you pay for putting off the important stuff, like turning what would have been a simple cavity at your biannual visit into a compound problem, requiring a costly and painful root canal. To avoid too many coulda, woulda, shouldas, here are 7 problems you should take care of right now to avoid unnecessary pain down the road. Number 1, nighttime teeth grinding. The most common fix is wearing a night guard, which your dentist can easily fit you with at your appointment. But first, you have to actually go to the dentist. Yeah, unfortunately. Number 2, repairing your credit score. You should check your credit report at least once a year, and more often if you are thinking of making a big purchase like a house. Use a free credit report service like annualcreditreport.com. Number 3, scheduling a physical. I think it's been a while since I had one. Maybe I should schedule one. Number 4, setting up emergency funds. That's one thing everyone says they're going to do with every paycheck, and then you see that cool new shiny object sitting in the store, and you say, I get paid again in a week, why not? Number 5, removing your wisdom teeth. I mean, I've never had mine bother me, but now after today they probably will. But I mean, to me that seems kind of like a stupid move, because if you do, then you lose all your wisdom, don't you? Isn't that where it's all held, is in your wisdom teeth? Go ahead and quote me on that and post it all over the internet. Lyle from Caseland Mondays said, your wisdom is stored in your wisdom teeth. Pure genius. Number 6, broken electronics. The quote-unquote silent switch on your phone is busted. The volume key on your laptop sometimes jams. Your iPod randomly turns off. It's easy to let the small problems slide when the alternative is being without your device for more than 24 hours. But taking it back to the store or contacting the manufacturer immediately will increase the chances that the device is still within the warranty. Apple products are covered for 1 year. And if it doesn't work right after you buy it, you have the right to demand a replacement. According to the Federal Trade Commission, almost every purchase you make is at least covered an implied warranty. So if your noise-canceling headphones don't block the crying baby on your travels, you have the right to return them. I mean, honestly, I've maybe bought the insurance on a phone when I first had my first iPhone. I had the insurance on it because they told me the screen was straight glass, and that just scared me to death. So, yeah, I was always worried that I would damage that thing. But now I have a Galaxy S3. I have a OtterBox. I don't have the one that comes with the belt clip. I have the other OtterBox. It just like snaps on or whatever. And the screen protector was a sticky screen protector that you stick on yourself. Well, I got tired of that thing, so I peeled it off. But the rest of I've dropped my phone a couple times, and I've never had an issue with the OtterBox. So that's a surefire buy for anybody who's out there who is cheap like me and doesn't want to pay for the insurance on a phone. Get the phone case, man. Get the OtterBox. It's great. It really is. I believe mine was $35, $30. It's worth it. Number 7, filling out a will. That is one thing nobody really likes to talk about, think about, let alone talk to anybody else about. Why it would be on this list, I really don't know. March, next month I'm going to be 32. I still don't have any thoughts of filling out a will, honestly. I just don't see it being needed. I really don't have a lot of assets to, hand out to people. Just information, useful information to hand out to people. So if you want to pick my brain after I go, then by all means go ahead and let me know what you find. So from that, we move on to the 10 most dangerous things that you're doing every day. Texting and driving is dangerous, but fiddling with your phone while walking could be just as bad. The number of emergency room visits among people who were trying to text while walking jumped 35% between 2009 and 2010, from 1,113 up to 1,506, according to an Ohio State University study. Why are these kids going to college to study this stuff? What are you studying today? How many people get injured while texting and walking? Way to go, son. Good job. Way to go. Why can't I go to college and learn, just someone pay me to just study weird junk like this? And considering that was nearly triple the number of texting while strolling accidents reported in 2007, the likelihood of a tree trunk or telephone pole meeting your face in the near future are soaring, the study suggests. If you want to stay out of the ER, or worse, the morgue, research shows you should probably also avoid these activities. So here we go, 10 things. Ready? Number 1, fixing appliances. I do it too. I'm a guy. I do it too. If something's not working, it bugs the crap out of me until I can get it fixed. Unless it's like a car, something wrong with the car, and I know for a fact that I can't fix it, I'm going to take that thing to a shop. If it's something I know I can fix, I'm going to sit there and spend all weekend on that thing trying to fix it. It says here, rates of electrocution deaths among men jumped 76% between 2008 and 2009. It's probably when, most of the people figured out how good YouTube and Google were about manuals of how to fix stuff. The last year for which data is available, according to a report from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, the most common cause, trying to fix small appliances like toasters or blenders, the data shows. Unplug everything before going to work. Duh. That's all I got to say. Number 2, this is number 1 on my list for me. Lighting fireworks. Yeah, it's probably going to be the one thing that kills me. I have a heart condition, and lighting a firework is probably going to be the one thing that kills me. Roughly 9,000 people end up in the ER every year as a result of messing around with fireworks, a number that hasn't changed since 1997. Let me tell you why. Because you mix the alcohol with the fireworks. Okay, you don't pour the alcohol on the fireworks, but you consume the alcohol and then you mix it with the fireworks. Yeah, bad stuff's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, fireworks are fun because they're dangerous, but maybe stick to sparklers. No, thank you. That's quite alright. Because even sparklers are dangerous. You can't run around with a sparkler at a gas station, because then you look like the crazy psycho guy that needs the straitjacket. So, number 3, boozing near a body of water. Being from California, living in San Diego, I've never really seen anybody drown as a result from bonfires and drinking at a bonfire, near the ocean. They always do their bonfires on the beaches, and I've never really heard of anyone drowning, honestly, out there because of it. But apparently, boozing near a body of water is actually pretty bad. Roughly 8 adults die every day by drowning, and 80% of those victims are men, according to stats from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. In 70% of those deaths, alcohol is involved, the CDC states show. Clearly, booze and large bodies of water do not mix. And guys who are intoxicated, do not go. Let this be a warning to men. I stay out of the water. I do. I stay out of the water. Why? Because 1, I'm a rock. I will sink. 2, I don't like to swim. I'll go in shallow water. I'll go in knee-deep water. But the moment I can't see my feet anymore, nope, I'm getting out. If it's a pool, I'll stay in. If it's like swamp water, lake water, ocean, no. If I can't see my feet, nah, it's alright. I'll get out. Because you know what? The moment I get into the ocean, guess what? I'm not in my playground anymore. I'm in whatever wildlife is out there's playground. And I'm just fresh meat to them. No thank you. No, 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 no. Number 4, hanging your TV. That's a dangerous thing that everyone does. That's crazy. Between 2009 and 2011, about 19,000 people were sent to the ER and 215 were killed by falling televisions, finds a CPSC report. Unless you really know what you're doing, have a professional install your new flat screen for you. If you really need it hung on the wall, yeah, have a professional. But if you just want it to look like it's floating and because it's cool, get one of those new TV stands that's got the metal backing on it, and you can just fit the TV on that. It works just as good. I mean, what do you need to crane your neck up for on the wall? Just have it sitting right there in front of you. I mean, geez. Number 5, working with jerks. Yeah, who doesn't have that, huh? Unless you work at home by yourself, and if your coworker is a jerk, then you probably have some serious problems. People who receive high levels of social support from their colleagues also enjoy a 41% drop in mortality, while a lack of support in the office has roughly the opposite effect, according to a study from Israel. A lack of friends in the workplace could lead to more work stress, which would explain the higher mortality rates, the study authors say. Number 6, cooking with gas. Oh, man. Grilling results in roughly 17,000 serious accidents annually, and many of those involve propane grills, according to another CPSC report. Number 7, sitting down all day. Oh, man. And see, that's the other thing. I'm sorry, real quick, guys. This thing said it was 10. I only counted 9. So maybe number 10 is trying to figure out why they would cut out number 10, and it's dangerous for you because you go looking and you rack your brain on it. Yeah, number 7 is sitting down all day. That's a dangerous thing. Number 8, driving the day after a snowstorm. That's pretty, I mean, they could have put, driving the day after a snowstorm / driving during a tornado for the same thing, driving during a hurricane. Those are all dangerous things, that we all do. Because there's always some idiot who says, I'm going to go see what the store down the street looks like. Do you guys need anything? I mean, the trees are like bending over, touching the ground, but pretty sure the 7-Eleven down the street is probably still open. You guys need some milk or eggs or anything? I'm just going to go get a soda or something. Y'all need anything? No. Idiot, dangerous. Number 9, working the night shift. Again, as humans, we are, adapted to nighttime and sleeping and everything. And so, I mean, it's just dangerous. I've worked a night shift before and it sucks. So anyway, folks, that's about all the time I have this week for you guys, unfortunately. Again, I want to thank you guys for listening. If you are continuous listeners, I want to thank you again. If you are new listeners, welcome. Check out the rest of the episodes. This is episode number 3. 2 more episodes, and I can possibly get on to iHeartRadio. So, fingers crossed, hopefully that works out. But until then, guys, until next week, thank you so much for listening. Have a great week. Again, no day is better than a bad day. I'm sorry. stop that, rewind. A bad day is better than no day any day. Take care, folks.